You can barely turn on the TV these days without being bombarded by an advertisement showing a suspiciously happy family, cool couple, or celebrity cruising around town in their new car. Whether it's a new Ford, Honda, or Toyota ad, you're guaranteed to see at least one when watching your favorite TV show, except for Tesla. The electric car company isn't running any commercials to promote its products. The company has a paid advertising budget of $0. Elon Musk has made it pretty clear that he hates advertising. And most of that's a direct quote. This is an unprecedented strategy for a car maker. Many car makers in the same class as Tesla, such as Cadillac, spend as much as $1,400 on advertising per car sold. Elon Musk has also tweeted that he prefers to focus on the product rather than spending money on advertising. So, is Tesla just too cool for school? Does the company have a hidden marketing strategy? Why doesn't Tesla run TV ads? Here are 5 reasons why. 1. They simply don't need to. Tesla has always had drastically more demand for their cars than supply. The company has been on the road to success from day one. After all, a painfully long waiting list is a pretty good indication that you're doing something right. This means that Tesla doesn't have any incentive to pay for advertising in order to generate demand because it literally has too much already. Why is it that people go hog wild at the chance to buy a Tesla? Well, we can attribute that to Elon Musk's masterful use of social media. He's got quite a cult following on Twitter with nearly 60 million people hanging on his every word. Compare this to other car companies, and the difference is clear. For example, Toyota, with its massive international ad spend, has a measly 800,000 Twitter followers. Plus, he's like the Justin Bieber of Silicon Valley. Even if you don't like his products, you can't help but be fascinated by him as a person. So, how does he do it? It seems like Elon has a superpower for going viral and getting tons of free media coverage. Well, it's most likely a combination of several factors. He's a combination of crazy brilliant and just straight up crazy. He was crazy enough to envision reusable rockets that land vertically, and crazy brilliant enough to actually make it a reality. So, because of this, his followers believe that when he tweets stuff like "Nuke Mars," he actually might be serious. 2. It creates demand for its cars by making them seem scarce and coveted. Teslas are seen by many as an unattainable dream car. While the price of Teslas has come down quite a bit after the launch of the Model 3 in mid-2017, Teslas are still seen as a status symbol because of how notoriously hard they are to get. Much of the demand for these cars is due to Elon's aforementioned social media presence, as well as the fact that Tesla makes some of the best cars in the world. But people like buying Teslas even more because they are status symbols. Examples of status symbols include Gucci, Supreme, and just about anything expensive that prominently showcases its logo. No other car sends quite the same message as a Tesla. It says that you are an early adopter, climate activist, tech geek, financially well off, and many other positive things when you pull up in a brand new Model S. All in all, Elon has figured out the psychology of his fanatics very well. Just as Apple fans want new phones and people will spend $100,000 on a pair of sneakers, Tesla fans are just as crazy about their cars. 3. It builds brand identity through word-of-mouth marketing. Tesla wholly embraces the term word-of-mouth marketing. Their marketing techniques are very similar to the viral success of the Snuggie brand, which, because it was marketed with a word-of-mouth marketing campaign, was able to sell around 15 million blankets. Tesla uses this same technique with their cars. Because of the unique experience and the lifestyle that comes with being a Tesla owner, owners love to talk about their cars, and they love to show them off. Tesla pushes out new software updates regularly with interesting new features and hilarious Easter eggs. Tesla owners like to talk with their friends about new software updates or other new features of their cars. They want to share what's new and exciting every step of the way. Think about it. Most of us probably know someone like this, that guy that talks your ear off about his Tesla. He may be a bit annoying at times, but he also makes you pretty jealous of his Tesla. 4. It makes Tesla seem like the underdog, an underdog that people want to root for. While Tesla has undoubtedly had a meteoric rise, it still pales in comparison to other car makers. Tesla only sold 66,000 cars in Q1 of 2021, while Toyota sold more than 500,000 cars during the same period. Though Tesla's market cap may be much larger than other car makers, even Elon will tell you that the stock price is a bit high. To many car enthusiasts, Tesla is still considered an underdog due to the company's much smaller market share than most of the other companies in its class. Elon Musk makes a point to take digs at big car makers like Ford and Toyota on Twitter regularly. This plays into his crazy genius persona and adds to the mystique of Tesla. As history has shown time and again, people love rooting for the underdog, whether it's a football team or a car company. This is a powerful tool in marketing. 5. Constant media attention. Elon Musk and, by extension, Tesla get a lot of free press on television stations, newspapers, and blogs due to Elon's shenanigans. Elon makes running stories about him and his company irresistible to the media. Journalists can easily and quickly put together a story about Elon or one of his companies and know that people will love it. The public is very interested in everything Elon and his companies are doing. Further, any press about one of Elon's other companies like SpaceX, The Boring Company, or Solar City helps Tesla too, due to a close affiliation between all of them. Teslas are seen at the SpaceX launch, and they're seen zooming through the next underground tunnel and sometimes used as a work vehicle by Solar City. Elon and his companies are just a thrilling story to cover. If Elon makes some outlandish claim, like his plans for sending people to Mars, the media is going to cover it. If he impulsively tweets something, like when he tweeted, "I'm selling almost all physical possessions, will own no house," they're going to cover that too. This mystique definitely helps with Tesla's brand recognition and marketability because journalists can't help but write articles about him and his companies due to the public's, as well as their own, sheer intrigue with the man himself. To me, Elon's antics make him look a bit foolish and egotistical, but I think in his heart of hearts, he's a good guy who's trying to do right by the world, even though his approach may not always be the best one. It could also be that he is just trying to drum up a little extra press and attention, anything to keep Tesla in the news. Elon has built Tesla into a cult brand because of his attitude, because of what he stands for, and most importantly, because of what he represents. His non-traditional approach to business has helped build Tesla into more than just a luxury car manufacturer. So these are some of the main factors that have helped Tesla get so popular and become such a big name. There are many more reasons for Tesla's success, but ultimately, it all comes back to the man himself, Elon Musk. Elon's mission to avoid climate disaster at all costs, combined with his keen business sense and salesmanship, has catapulted him into a pop culture icon. The only question left to answer is this all intentional by Elon? Does he intentionally post crazy random thoughts, or is this all part of a master plan to build up Tesla by turning himself into a cult of personality? A lot of it is probably a coincidence, but you can't deny that there's a pattern here. So, yes, I think his antics are intentional. I mean, Tesla has become a pop culture phenomenon, and that can't be a coincidence. However, I don't think he's trying to build up Tesla at the expense of his other companies' brands. Instead, I think he's just playing up the crazy genius persona that has made him so famous over the years, and I believe in doing so, he's increased his fan base and has also increased public interest in all his companies. Regardless of whether or not he's doing this on purpose, it has worked. Tesla has become a household name, and people are anxious for the next big thing to come out of the Tesla machine. People are eager for the next car line to be released. They're anxious for the next software update. They're excited for what crazy plans Elon will have next.